All right, welcome back, everybody. Good Thursday evening to you all. Yes, some haze, but also smoke and now cloud cover beginning to move in here around the Capitol. You can see that cloud right there. Actually, some precipitation falling from that cloud. 93 degrees, another hot one, but say sayonara to the heat here as temperatures will be cooling back into the 70s the next few days, 80s next week, but I don't see the 90s coming anytime soon. Not a very pretty day in Great Falls because of the grayish skies. We got a decent amount of smoke streaming right through the central part of the state here from our wildfires, but also a couple of pretty big fires out there into eastern Washington and southern British Columbia here. We've got active wildfire season here throughout the West, typical here for this time of year. Still, though, a little bit above average activity up here into northern Canada and certainly up there around Alaska. What a historic fire season they've been having. And with the smoke, the air quality, again, right here in the central part of the state, the worst up around Libby, which is unhealthy for sensitive groups to be outside, and just moderate air quality. Not the best, but certainly not unhealthy, very unhealthy or hazardous, like we saw the last couple of summers. This summer, much better air quality for the state. There you can see the temperatures in the 90s, 80s, except the 60s and the 70s down in southwestern Montana, where we have the moisture moving in. Not a lot of wind here, except when you get closer to a few of those showers and thunderstorms that are moving through the southwestern part of the state. Humidity started to come up. Not only will we have rain, will we have cooler temperatures, but just overall, the humidity will be much better here over the next few days, and that really slows down the fire growth. Looking at the radar, there's some of that wet weather beginning to move up from the south, from the Capitol. I showed you that cloud that was producing a little bit of some precipitation out just towards the northeast of the Avon area. But how about down there close to Park Lake and looking at Red Mountain, maybe getting some rain there. Further towards the west, over the Flint Creeks, over to around Phillipsburg, getting some heavier rain. And yes, more of this moisture will be coming up from the south. Yes, there are thunderstorms, but I think overall we'll see more in the way of light to moderate rain than heavy thunderstorms producing lightning strikes here. The latest on the horsefly fire, there you can see the acreage containment. Not much growth really since Tuesday here, which has been very fortunate. Look at that rain shower just to the west of a Great Divide right there. A lot of people still working that fire, the horsefly fire. The Nevada Creek fire, getting close to seeing some precipitation right here. Not much growth on that, still at 57 acres, 65% contained, and we've got 121 firefighters working that fire. The North Hills fire technically still burning. We've got 92% containment, and look at that, $6 million, 39 firefighters still working that fire. This is the biggest fire burning actively here in the state, 0% containment up in the Bob, over 1,500 acres. The Bees Cove fire northeast of Missoula, that is still burning. Got a lot of personnel working that fire. So we'll have moisture increasing from the southwest here through the evening hours into tomorrow morning. And yes, there will be some thunderstorms, but again, it's more of a light to moderate rainfall here. And look at that precipitation around the state here, around the Capitol and Lincoln through the night into tomorrow. We will have some thunderstorms scattered across the state tomorrow. Saturday afternoon, there will also be the potential for some big thunderstorms coming through here. So there you can see some of that wet weather for the next few days. Watch out Saturday afternoon if you're outside. There could be some big thunderstorms coming off of the Rocky Mountain front, maybe even flood potential here. And look at all this moisture all the way through Saturday, 6 p.m. It's not inches, but light moderate rainfall will be seen by a lot of people here. Tomorrow, wet weather, cooler weather, cloudier weather, temperatures in the 70s for Saturday, low pressure approaching, and Saturday is our best chance for big thunderstorms, potentially severe thunderstorms on Saturday afternoon. Into Sunday, we'll have a little bit in the way of some unsettled weather coming through Sunday afternoon, and then Monday we will also have some dry but cooler weather coming through here as the storm moves out. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Capitol. Wet the next few days with temperatures in the 70s. Not rain from sun up to sundown, but we will have periods of rain coming through. For Great Falls, some rain moving through tomorrow, very likely. Saturday, big-time thunderstorms. Sunday, scattered showers and thunderstorms. And next week, we're in the 80s as opposed to the 90s.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for that, Curtis.